Hey, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you. We're looking at the most important messages Gemini needs to hear right now. First card out, you got wish fulfillment. Let's see what this is. Spirit, please show me. Gemini, what is the most important? We've got lust, but it came up like on it upside down, but kind of turned over a little bit. Okay. Spirit, please show me Gemini. What do we got? We got on its side, we've got stand your ground. Okay, but it came out sideways. Listen, no, we're not looking for lustful situations, are we, Gemini? We're not doing this anymore. We're standing our ground. You know, we want our wishes fulfilled. All right, Spirit, please show me. All right, what do we got? Fame and influence. Okay, maybe you have some type of influence, Gemini. What is this with Gemini? What do we got? We've got inner child. Okay. Maybe all your life you've always wanted to have some type of fame and influence. What else do we have for Gemini? Okay. Karma in the reverse. Okay. What else do we have for Gemini? What do we got? Okay. Excitement in the reverse. We also have deception in the reverse. And one more card for Gemini, Spirit. What do we got? Friends. All right. Bottom of the deck. Hope. Let's go ahead and look. I feel like in the past, okay, or I almost feel like right now, I feel like you have hopes for your future. But it's going to require you to stand your ground and make sure that all your wishes come true. But I almost feel like there's some type of a blockage because of something that maybe had happened to you when you were a child. Maybe it was hard for you to stand out because you were always kind of like made to dim your own shine. But what I want to say is shine anyway. I do believe that you were like the victim of some type of something unjust, okay? But I almost feel like you're losing some type of excitement, maybe for something that you had always hoped and wished for, but it's almost like the excitement isn't there anymore. Let's get into this, okay? We've got hope as the overall energy, though. It's like I do see that you have hope for something. You do have like wishes and dreams, but again, you have to stand your ground. And is this... I feel like this is something you've always wanted since you were a little girl. Like, maybe you were in the spotlight when you were a little girl. Maybe you were on stage when you were a little girl. And you feel better, like, you know, maybe you were an actor, or you were in plays, or you were a singer, or you were a poet. But do those things even excite you anymore? And I just feel like you need to stop deceiving yourself. You need to stop lying to yourself or allowing that inner child to lie to you. You know, maybe it's time for you to sit down and listen to your friends. Maybe your friends are trying to help you, Gemini. What is this hope? What is the hope for Gemini? What is Gemini hoping for? Witchcraft, but it landed on its side? Maybe you've even done witchcraft. Maybe you've been like doing spell work. What is the hope? What is this hope? Commitment. You've been hoping for some type of a commitment. Is this for love? Is this for fame and fortune? Is this a contract that you're hoping to get yourself into? What's this wish fulfillment, Spirit, for Gemini? No contact. Is there someone here that you're in no contact with anymore? if there's someone here that you have lost contact with, either you or the other person is doing some type of spell work to end this no contact situation. Why do we have lust in the reverse? Change. Yeah, you're done with these situations that aren't going anywhere. You're ready for a change and you're standing your ground in all of that. You're no longer stuck, Gemini. For some of you, maybe you went through a divorce, you're going through a divorce. Why the fame and influence? What do we have here? Unexpected income, but it showed up in the reverse. And then we have debt paid off, which is also showing up in the reverse. Maybe all this fame and influence that you have is just not paying off right now, okay? And maybe you have some type of debts that need to be paid off, whether they're karmic debts or whatever. But it's something that, it's almost like I'm getting the starving musician. I'm getting a starving musician. And it's like something that you've always wished for, something you've always wanted, but it's almost like it's not paying off fast enough for you. You're hoping for some type of a commitment, maybe some type of a contract, Gemini. What do we have? This inner child. Success. What else do we have? Conflict. Maybe you're conflicted about being successful, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe for some of you, it's your inner child that is keeping you from whatever success it is that you are trying to accomplish. Because we have the karma in the reverse. So it's almost like you're not getting the karmic rewards or the karmic payoff for what you were hoping for. It's not coming in fast enough. Maybe for some of you, maybe it is the starving artist and you're not able to pay things off. Why the karma in the reverse? Whoa, that came out. Travel. And what else do we have? Partnership. Maybe you're having to travel. I feel like if you're in business with somebody and you're in a partnership, I almost feel like it's not equal. It's like you're doing all the work, but somebody else is getting all the pay. That's why you don't fucking work for other people. Start your own damn business. You know, otherwise you're just building somebody else's empire. What about you? You're getting like 20% and they're getting 80%. How's that paying off? I don't feel like the scales of justice are balanced. And I feel like for a lot of you, you need to stand your ground and say, hey, listen, like I'm worth more. Maybe for some of you, you're traveling. You're doing all the work. You're doing all the traveling. You're having to go back and forth to these places. It's almost like it's lost its luster. It's lost all excitement for you. Like you're losing excitement for what you're doing. Like the payoff isn't worth it. And so, yeah, because just confirmed what I said. So you lost the excitement and it says, let go then. Let go. It's almost like, you know, some people just need to, like, some people won't quit something because they don't want to have that on their, oh, well, I can't quit this because of whatever. Everybody has an excuse as to why they can't quit something, right? I can't quit this job because everybody depends on me. Oh, I can't leave this town and go anywhere else because the kids are in school. Or my family's here. But how often do you even see your fucking family? It's like you're no longer excited for what you have and you have to let go of something. What do we have? Yeah, breaking cycles. You're needing to break some cycles, okay, that maybe it's patterning from your childhood. Okay? Why the deception in the reverse, Spirit? Why the deception for Gemini, the present? Stop lying to yourself. Why? What's up with this? The future, yeah. The present and the future. The present is here now. The future hasn't gotten here yet. Maybe for some of you, you do need to schedule a reading so that we can look into your future. What else do we have here? Forgiveness. Why the friends? What's up with these friends? Okay. Introspection. Yeah. I feel like sit down and listen. Maybe your friends are sitting down with you, helping you, you know, and what else with these friends? What type of introspection are we doing here? All right. Yeah, we got gossip. We got blame. Be careful with that. Your friends always mean well, but maybe in this situation, you should get a reading and think outside the box. Okay. What else do we have here that came out? Yeah, a contract. I keep saying something here about you ending some type of a contract. I don't feel like this contract is a fair contract. So if you're in a legal and binding contract, it could be a work contract, a home contract. I mean, it could be anything. You need to stand your ground. And I feel like your friends also might be telling you this. You can blame anybody else all that you want. It's usually the universe that's trying to tell you, like, hey, like, we have something else for you, but you have to be willing to think outside the box. I do see the box here with the gift. So it's almost like you need to think outside the box. This could be like a rental contract that you need to get out of. And you're waiting on the perfect timing. Maybe for some of you, you may have to rely on your friends. Maybe you need to go stay with some friends. It's like you're hoping to get out of a situation, some type of a commitment. And maybe you need to do like a cord cutting spell. Maybe for some of you, your finances are not in order and that's why you're having a tough time. So it's almost like you have these limiting beliefs that's causing a lot of conflict. And it has a lot to do with your upbringing and something to do with, value. You need to start thinking about traveling. Maybe you need to, if it's a living situation, maybe you need to live outside of where you are. Maybe that's your comfort zone. Oh, I've always lived in this area, so I'm going to stay in this area. And Spirit's like, but how's that working out for you? And especially if you're always traveling to a certain place, maybe it's time for you to think about moving to that certain place. But some of you are like, well, I don't have the money. The Spirit's like, yeah, well, we'll give it to you, but we're not going to give it to you until you know what you're going to spend it on. It's like when you're waiting on a check to come through and Spirit's like, well, I'm going to delay that check because, or that payment until you let us know what you're actually going to invest it in, and then we'll release it. You think it's the person holding on to the check when really, in all actuality, you just haven't come to some type of a conclusion about what you're going to be doing. And I do feel like, you can blame other people all you want, but I feel like it has a lot to do with, limiting self-beliefs, Gemini. So this one is subject to interpretation. I'm going to leave that here. I do suggest you guys get a personal reading, especially if this resonates. I would suggest that because, not all messages are always going to apply. That's why personal readings are very important. If you are interested in a personal reading, thefootstepstopeace.com. That's where you can schedule your session. And yeah, let's get you out of this contract, whatever this is. If you'd like to become a member, you guys will get exclusive readings just for members over there. If you're interested in that, please watch your sun, your moon, and your rising. It can help you put all the story together. Some of them may apply, some of them may not. Thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I really do appreciate it. It gives me the motivation to want to keep coming on here because, it is hard to be doing this, and trying to do everything else that I'm doing in a daily. So I do appreciate all the support that you guys have offered. I genuinely do. Check me out over on Facebook and Instagram under the Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged. Also, I am now on Threads. So if you want to follow me over there. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Take care, Gemini.